Alright, Watermelon TV, I'm gonna do it in a spooky voice to start. We're talking about the spiritual science of Ahriman and his spiritual being incarnated as we speak. Who is Ahriman? He's a cold, calculated intellectual. Who is Ahriman? He's a cold, calculated intellectual. Anybody come to mind when I say those words? He's a materialist. He's into materialism. And she. So we're talking about spirits that come into our host body. They're spirits that bind you to untruths and illusions. Spirits that keep you bound to earth. And we can see with what's being given to us in mass media that they are helping to usher in this particular spirit to possess mankind and to stop our true spiritual evolution. They want us to forget about the spirit man, the inside of you, and focus on the material things outside of your inner being. Just think about the Barack Obama's $500 billion presidential museum, and it looks like a rock. So a lot of us think, oh wow, this is everlasting. Man, that building ain't gonna last 200 years. Or it could be a fortress. Who knows what's underground, really. You gotta put that out there because, they tell you to look one way while they do things. So, that's what we want to get into today on Watermelon TV. What if the biggest AI project on Earth right now isn't about making life easier? We already see and know that. What if it's about opening portals to summon demons? Now mind you, demons are just the lack of self. If I could explain the other dimension, because it happens to me when I'm dreaming. I had a dream the other night. Whoa, I actually ran from it. I should have explored more. And so this is what these portholes are talking about. So in our waking reality, we wake up in Paya. We are overwhelmed with spiritual impulses of I need. I'll just explain it that way. All right, I just want to read my script though. I mean, they do it in mainstream media. They're reading off scripts. I want to read off my script. With the help of OpenAI, and what's the other one? Oh, ASI, Artificial Super Intelligence, coming soon to a hood near you. And we're gonna have to make sure. Okay, let's do this. What if the biggest AI project and they're about to start summoning demons, quote unquote, from other dimensions, which leads us right into exopolitics. Because the aliens that they're going to be ushering in are not physical. It's about opening portals to summon demons and interdimensional beings into our reality. That's the explosive plane coming out of the shadows. And it ties directly into Sam Altman, OpenAI, and something they're calling the Project Stargate. Remember, you are the Stargate. You are the host body. You are the god. According to a major New York investigation, Altman has serious trust issues, but they didn't fully explore. And this is the exopolitical angle. Today we're connecting the dots mainstream media refuses to touch. The old CIA Stargate program, the new $500 billion AI Stargate infrastructure. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money tapping into the human psyche. They need you. They need your consciousness. So stay with me because this is gonna get dark. In April 2026, the New York Radio Hour and their deep investigation dropped a bombshell on Sam Altman. After 18 years of reporting, interviewing over 100 people, reviewing internal documents, Roman Farrell, I want to say Professor Yang put me onto this. So shout out to Professor Yang Explains, his platform, dropping knowledge for the youth. So Farrell and Andrew Morantz painted a picture of a man who repeatedly deceived colleagues, the board about safety, priorities, and his own actions. So we'll just take some key points here. And who is Sam Altman? Well, he's part of AI. He was fired in 2023 for not consistently being candid. So these people are hiding something. I suggest you go look up those names, those Sam Altman and the two reporters who actually reported on this. Y'all, Watermelon TV, like and subscribe to the channel. Or I hit my Stargate. So in the 1970s, the CIA, okay, let's talk about Stargate.
In the 1970s, the CIA ran a secret program called Project Stargate. Officially, it was about remote viewing, psychic spies, and who could see distant locations or even future events. Again, remote viewing, I'm gonna argue, because I'm not astute on this, what they call remote viewing. I'm gonna argue that it's gonna have to happen in the dream world. Can we get there? Each person get there in this reality now. It's one thing to meditate. It just seems to me in the dream world is where these things can happen. And maybe in the waking reality is where we tune ourselves up to get there when you're sleeping. I mean, think about the things you think about before you snooze, you doze off, before you enter the Stargate. Now, can we do it in the waking reality? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's expressed that way in the waking reality. I feel like other things are expressed in the waking reality, which is dance, song. Again, meditation is fine. I do a lot of sun gazing as well. So that's another subject though, but we're talking about stargating. Okay, so they talk about remote viewing, but in exopolitical circles, many believe it was never just about spying on the Soviets. It was about contact, right? Developing human consciousness technology to interface with human intelligence, which is what's going on when you get into them deep dreams. Astral projection, whatever you want to call it. If they giving it that name, fine. I know what I experienced on multiple occasions. So I did have a travel that when I was in my hometown, I was in another city. I was walking around in that city and I was looking up and I was like, oh, wow, this is tight. It was very real, like I was there. I didn't know what city it was, but because at that time, Made You Look was out. So that'll give you a time and space. Made You Look was out. And I was like, man, overwhelmed with, man, I gotta move to a bigger city. I gotta get out of here. I need to, thinking I wanted to move to New York City. Didn't move to New York, but that dream became my reality when I got fired from a downtown job at Whole Foods, downtown Philadelphia. And I'm walking home. I'm not understanding what's going on. It was like a curveball. I'm in this new city. Now I got no job. And I'm just to myself. And all of a sudden, one thing happened first was I'm looking down and I saw this book. And it told me in so many words, keep your head up. Pick your head up. I'm walking. I'm keep going because I have to walk back from downtown Philly to where my uncle's trailer was at. Which is about 4 miles away because I caught the bus there, but then unexpectedly I walked back. Long story short, bam, I'm in the tunnel that was in my dream. I'm looking around. Oh, I was like, it immediately dawned on me. Or it hit me like a ton of bricks, like a piano dropping on my head. And I said, wait, I dreamt about this. That right there gave me more energy to keep persisting forward. Move forward with my heart, live with my heart, make the best decisions I can, keep moving forward. It was a battery in my back. We'll talk about the other dreams, but that's later. But this is what stargating I believe they're referring to. Again, I want to know. Watermelon TV. We here. We trying to learn.